Good morning, Snapchatters. My name is Drew Bingen. I'll be doing your pre-med takeover today. I'll start by giving a little information about myself. I am a junior at the University of Southern Maine. I am studying human biology, and I am pursuing 2 minors in biochemistry and deaf studies. And I am planning to go to PA school. A little more information on myself is that I work as a CNA in an ICU. Feel free to ask me questions about that. I graduated high school in 2014, and then I took a gap year after that, and I actually lived in Peru for 4 months and volunteered in an orphanage there. So if you have any questions about taking gap years, any high schoolers out there wondering if it's a good idea to take a gap year, please feel free to ask questions about that. Also, I'm going to college debt-free, which is awesome. So any tips or tricks you'd like on that, please let me know. And yeah, so feel free to send me your questions. Going to college debt-free is not as hard as people think. First of all, I go to a state school, so I have in-state tuition, which is awesome. That helps out so much. Second, I have never lived on campus. I've always lived off. My first year, I actually lived at home and I commuted. So if you are living at home and you live close to a school, that's an awesome way to save money. So much. And now I live in an apartment, but it's much cheaper than paying for room and board and a meal plan, which is usually required for living on campus. So those are the first 2 things, and then the third thing is I work 2 jobs while I'm in school. I am per diem at a hospital near my school as a CNA in the ICU, and I'm also a math and biology tutor in our school's library. So those steps are awesome to help you go to school. Additionally, work hard in high school, because a lot of state schools will give scholarships as long as you maintain a certain GPA through your college career, and they help decrease your tuition by so much if you meet certain requirements in high school when you apply, so that helps a lot as well. So planning out my CNA hours just takes a little bit of prep time in advance. How my schedule works at the hospital is it's an every 6-week schedule. So I basically have to map my exams out on a calendar, and then from there I can see how many shifts I can work a week, what's doable for me. I usually do 1 to 2 shifts a week, which is 12 hours a shift, so it's about 12 to 24 hours a week as a CNA at the hospital. And just takes a little future planning, but it's definitely doable. My work requires just 2 shifts every 6 weeks, so it's very flexible. I can work a little bit, or I can work more if I have more free time. It's a good idea to work per diem when you're in school. So this question's a little bit complicated. I know a lot of students on here have had the same debate between doctor, PA, which one would be better for them. I don't think one's better than the other. I think that it really is an individual by individual basis. I have myself bounce back and forth between what I'd like to do, and right now I am pretty focused on the PA path. This is just based on my own experiences, what I've experienced at my work, and I've witnessed what PAs do versus what doctors do, and I've been a little bit more attracted towards the PA route. I know I was also asked if I would be satisfied working under another provider for the rest of my life as a career, and I would say yes. I think it's a great thing having that somebody to lean back on, not being 100% responsible for everything. Seems like to me, and what I've talked to other doctors and other PAs about, is that working under a provider does take a little bit of that stress off, and makes it a little bit more enjoyable in many cases. But again, that's based on your personality. It's based on many different individual characteristics, I believe. So PAs are trained as generalists, as many of you know. You are able to move between specialties much easier than, let's say, a doctor might be able to. And I would eventually like to work in missionary medicine, where I travel abroad and do disaster relief and stuff like that. So I think being trained a generalist is a really good quality for somebody that would like to work in missionary medicine and have a wide range of experiences and abilities to help. So I got an awesome question. I love talking about my experience in Peru. First of all, I took a year off after high school. I had worked really hard in high school and just needed a break. I didn't really know what I wanted to do at that point, so it was the best option for me. And I just searched for hours and hours on different programs all over the world. And they basically link you to an in-country program, and then once you're there, you just work with the in-country program. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. I highly recommend, if you're slightly even considering taking a gap year, do it, because it was an awesome experience. I have lots of friends in college that were like, "Oh, I wish I did that. You were so smart." So yeah, if you're thinking about it a little bit, then it's probably a good sign. Take that year off and travel. So one of the snaps didn't load and is not loading, but the program I went with is called IVHQ, and I will put the link right here. So I'm still researching opportunities on how to work in missionary medicine as a PA. What I've found so far is that there are many organizations and programs that do recruit PAs to serve abroad in their programs and field. I know I went to Haiti last year with a medical mission, and I'm going again actually next Saturday. I'm leaving. But there's a PA that comes with us, and he's awesome. I know it's all about your connections, really, but there's a program called Samaritan's Purse, and they have the World Medical Mission, and they recruit PAs to go abroad and work in the field. Alright guys, sorry about that. I just worked out real quick and showered, and now I'm back and ready to answer some of your questions. Alright guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my Haiti experience. So I was connected to the group through a family friend who is a anesthesiologist, and she offered if I wanted to come with her. She's been going with this trip for many, many years, and I said yes. So we traveled down with a couple of general surgeons, GYN surgeons, surgical techs, nurses, anesthesiologists, and a PA, and we went down there and offered different procedures to the locals. Some of the procedures included hernia corrections, hydrocele procedures, there was a C-section, a mastectomy, a lot of really, really amazing things, and it was really cool to get in there and see these procedures and participate and assist in stuff. So I'll post a picture of what I was doing down there as well, so you can get a better idea of my experience.
I got my CNA certification through a local community college, and I basically just searched online for it. I googled CNA programs near me, and I found a few of them, and that one worked out the best for me. I know some of them are different in lengths, and the days that the classes are different as well, but it worked out well for me because the nursing home that we did clinicals at were actually my hometown, so it was very, very convenient.
So this coming Saturday, I will be heading back to Haiti. With the same group, I'm going for 1 week. And so there are about 3 or 4 students that go every year, and what we get to do is, if we want, we can assist in surgery. The surgeons love to teach us the different techniques and love to give us the opportunity to get in there and get hands-on with stuff, so we can do that. We can help sort meds. We can help transfer patients to and from the OR. There are actually orphans that live at the hospital compound that have pretty severe disabilities, so the workers there love to have some of us volunteers to help them, help take care, help feed, to help clean some of the kiddos there. There's also foster kids, so we play with them and just be there for them and hang out, dance, have fun with them. So we get to do a lot. So I definitely do not regret taking a gap year. It's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. And the reason being is because once I finished high school, I did not know what I wanted to do. So I didn't really want to waste the time in college kind of doing things that didn't really go towards my future. Because, like we all know, college is expensive. So it really helped taking that time to figure out what I wanted to do, what I was passionate for, and it really helped me in the long run. And I also got that amazing experience in Peru, made so many great connections and so many great friends, and now I have Spanish as a second language under my belt, which is also really helpful. So yes, one of the best things I've ever done for sure. So I got a question regarding my deaf studies minor. We do have an ASL club at our school at USM. So I'll just tell you a little bit about the minor. I just started taking ASL as an elective, and then I fell in love with it. It was really cool language, so I found that I could minor in it. So that's what I'm doing now, the minor. It's really awesome because my school has a well-known ASL interpreting program, so the ASL classes are really immersion-based, and they require different volunteer hours within the deaf community and require you to go to deaf events, so you really get the whole experience of how to learn the language as much as possible, and really learn a lot about the culture, the language, and the whole deaf community. It's a really great experience. I just want to clarify on how many hours I work. As a tutor, I work 9 hours during the week, and then as a CNA, I work 12 to 24 hours. I got a question about if anybody can apply to the Haiti program, and the program I go with, I know all of the students have connections to the docs or the nurses that go on the trip, so I don't think you can apply. However, there are many other programs where you can apply and get involved that way. So do your research, search on Google different mission trips to Haiti, maybe an internship or something like that, but I guarantee you will find something that you can apply to and that is open to applications. But that brings me to my next point is you gotta make connections, because this is what gets you the cool experiences. If you don't know any doctors personally, then through your volunteering or healthcare experience or even looking them up and sending them an email. They love to teach. They love to give students opportunities to learn more. So definitely do not be afraid. Get yourself out there and I guarantee you if you're interested in it, you will get an experience.
What? What's the matter? What do you know? What are you doing, Bob? Huh? You're a boy.
Alright guys, I know it's kind of early, but I'm going to be on here for probably another 15 minutes. I have my sister's engagement party to go to, so I'll be busy for the rest of the night. But if you have any last minute questions, please feel free. I'll be here for another 15 or 20 minutes, alright? So send in your questions if you have any more. Alright guys, I'm signing out. Make sure to follow me on my social media. I will post it on the next snap. If you have any last minute questions, feel free to send me questions over those. And yeah, have a good night. Good luck everyone in your futures. You're all going to do great. Good things. Keep it up. Alright guys, I lied. I am back. You can't get rid of me that easily. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your awesome questions today. If you didn't get a chance to ask me any questions, please follow my Instagram or friend me on Facebook or whatever. I'll answer your questions there. Also, if you want to catch me on my adventures, definitely follow me or friend me if you'd like to see what's up and ask me questions there. So everyone, have a good night and good luck with your futures.